Hi everyone, it's Dee. I just wanted to share a recipe that I make every holiday. It's my pepperoni bread. Some people might call it Stromboli bread. I call it pepperoni bread. Now I use a bread maker to mix my dough because it's so much easier than sitting there and kneading it the whole time. This is just so much faster. First I'm putting in a 1/4 cup of warm water. Next I'm putting in a package of yeast. It's better to use quick rise yeast so you don't have to wait forever for it to rise. Now I'm putting in a cup of warm milk. Now you're going to put in a tablespoon of sugar and add a teaspoon of salt. Next is 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Give it a quick mix before you put the flour in. Now just add the flour. So you're going to add 3 cups and then you're going to add a 1/2 cup. Next, you're going to select the dough cycle on the bread maker. But I don't let it go through the whole cycle. Let it rest right in the bread maker. But I usually unplug it because if I don't, it will start kneading again. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's done kneading. So now you're just going to close the lid, let it rise for about an hour until it doubles in size. Now that it's done rising, I'm just going to flour the parchment paper. And I'm going to take the dough out of the bread maker. I'm just going to knead it a little bit, and then I'm going to split the dough in half to make 2 loaves. Now I'm just going to flatten it out onto the parchment paper, and then I'm going to roll it out into a rectangle that measures probably about 12 by 6 inches. Also, make sure you flour the rolling pin so it doesn't stick to it. Now it's time to lay out the pepperoni and the mozzarella. And as you can see, I do half mozzarella and I'm going to do the other half with the shredded cheddar. When that's done, you're just going to start to roll it up. So I just roll up the sides first, and then I'm going to fold it down, and then you're just going to take it from the top and you're going to start rolling it down. And then the bottom part, I just flip up, and you have to squeeze it together with the top, because if you don't do this, when it starts to cook, all your cheese is going to ooze right out. You don't want to lose any of that cheese. Okay, so now that that's done, you are going to take it and put it on the pan, and then we're going to do the second loaf. And this one I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to use Soppressata and Mozzarella. Now it has to rise again, so you're going to cover it with a dish towel and let it rise for probably about another hour. After it's doubled in size, you're just going to take some milk and you're going to give it a quick rub because this will give it a nice shine. Now you're going to bake it on 375 for probably about 25 to 30 minutes. So this is what it should look like. It has a nice golden brown color. And I'm just going to cut a piece off to show you what it looks like inside. I hope you enjoy this as much as my family does every holiday.